Okay, I think we're back. Okay. Whew.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes...
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Saritran?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless swordmaster. The Imperator decree. Come now,
Boop,
both of you.
boop, 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 boop,
I
boop,
had
boop,
no
doop, doop, doop.
intent. Don't thank me.
We got a slight crash. Okay.
You don't want to see the Nestia's gold.
As you wish.
White-haired swordmaster. So, how much?
You shall shatter into 1,000
Surprise! Oh,
fragments
isn't she so
and
cute?
wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct?
How is this? He got it. Yes, but
You must listen, but do not. I will
It's just
tell
like
you,
I see in the future.
and you
I
will
went through the
understand
future,
why
and
the
you will
world
meet
must
me when I
forsake
am
the
younger.
prophecy and find another path because I know what the faith we all share. And so, the layers of rock began
Chibi,
to reverse,
chibi,
and
chibi.
history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the flame chase journey, Saritran. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the flame chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war.
Ooh.
At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth.
Oh? Terravox. Cheerio. The Titankin of Cheerios, Terravox killed the rampaging Titan.
But
Interesting.
this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate.
Hmm?
Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy,
Crowd.
cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clear.
I do like how the flickering candle is going reflecting on his eyes. Subtle, cute, transparent.
I proved myself. And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans. One by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
Okay, what's happening now? Whose POV? First, eternal recurrence end. Oh. Double Finon. Oh. So basically, Caslan is the OG. And then the Finon is the Finon of first era, is what I'm assuming.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world, after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius.
The people kept their promise in hand. The people... Okay. In this world, after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. Interesting.
At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies,
Wait. So this is... So Castellana is Flame Reaver, aka the OG. Hence why he keeps always getting the core flames, so to avoid the inevitable. Right? Is that what I'm trying to get? And they vanished.
why didn't you shed even a single tear?
Huh. Because he's seen it time and time again? Or is it still the first cycle?
Your indifference chills
Ooh.
me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes?
No, it may appear that way, but it's not it.
Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, executioner. Make
Oh.
sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
So it's like I'm seeing Koyo's parallelisms with Genshin Impact of Farida. I'm seeing a bit of parallelism right now. In other words, this finding is who you wanted to become. But wait, who survived? Wait. Oh gosh.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked.
He was attacking himself.
Then, Castellana
Killed himself. He's practically hitting himself so many times. Oh goodness gracious.
Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future. I can't remember anymore.
A day who fell to the sword. And went to the...
I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball.
Nymph. There's something about these nymphs. It's like they must have known a lot of things. Like, okay, we have to I need to remember all of the encounters we had with the nymphs.
Climb, fall, climb,
Interesting
climb
symbolism.
again, and fall.
A Greek reference. Another Greek of the guy who kept pushing the boulder up a hill over and over and over. I see what they did. I forgot the name of that. Anyway.
The only free sometimes resting on a gentler slope.
Sisyphus? I think so. I think that's the name. Sometimes resting on a gentle slope, leaning against the stone for a break.
But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the fourth quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point, the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour.
Very symbolic, don't you think? It's like he's fine on and holding and bearing the world. Nice.
My efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Eternal recurrence number 1. Subject Castellana persuaded the 12 crisis heirs to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have substantive impact on the experimental process. Oh, it didn't fade. Good. Okay. Persuaded the 12 to recover all 12. Okay. Peace in a peaceful way. Peaceful. Quote unquote peaceful. Unauthorized access did not have substantive impact on the experimental process. Interesting. Life cycles of the 12 chrysoseirs were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Castellana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Admin notes. The first devastating failure. Ooh. Hey? What is this? Whoa. Oh. Who wrote this? Eternal recurrence number 2. Subject Castellana adopted a strategy similar to the eternal recurrence 1. No substantive impact on the experimental process was observed. Life cycles of the 12 chrysoseirs terminate normally in sequence. Subject Castellana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal recurrence number 3. Minor adjustments detected in subject Castellana's strategy. Decisions weighing for avoid sacrifice of past companions has been increased. A minor adjustment detected. Okay. After verification, this adjustment did not have a substantive impact on the experimental progress. Life cycles of the 12 chrysoseirs terminated normally in sequence. Of the 12 chrysoseirs. Subject Castellana regressed the extrapolation process. Life cycles of the 12 chrysoseirs terminated normally in sequence. Okay. It repeats like after the end of the occurrence. Okay. Number 15, Subject Castellana attempted to decompile the Black Tide for the first time. Okay, aiming to elevate access privileges and execute unauthorized access authorization operations against specific subjects represented by the 12 chrysoseirs. What does that mean? Attempted to decompile the Black Tide. Decompile. Okay, 12 cycles of the 12 chrysoseirs terminate normally. Okay, regress. Okay. Eternal recurrence number 42. Subject Castellana's 11th attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer. Scepter's core layer has failed. Scepter. Interesting, Scepter. I need to go to my simulated universe. Maybe there's something about this scepter. Is it that scepter? The decision weighing for avoid sacrifices of past companions showed a minor decline. So at the beginning he was like, I don't want my companion to die. And now it's like less and less. But in the end, life cycles of the 12 crisis eras terminated in sequence. Regress extrapolation process. And then the eternal recurrence 133, analysis of observations from the eternal recurrence 83 and 133 to 133. So from 83 to 133, it indicates that subject Kasana's strategy is gradually converging with that of eternal recurrence 42. So a combination of such. Okay. A combination of certain cycles. Okay. Over synchronicity risks detected. Potential cognitive function degradation. Suspected. Potential cognitive function degradation. So it started to get disintegrated or something? Degrading. This will undoubtedly reinforce the iron tube's destruction vector. Ooh. Within expectations, no intervention required. Continue observation. Whoa. Interesting. Now the question is this Lygas's writing? Like, who wrote this? But you can see, like, how Kaslana is like just going through the cycles and trying other various methods, is what I'm seeing. But in the end, the subject, like, Crisis Era ended up just being terminated anyway. But he regresses the extrapolation process. And then over time, it started to get a bit... His cognitive function is starting to weigh on him, I guess, if you think about it. I think that's how it is. Eternal Recurrence 134. Oh. Ooh, it's really cool, though. Oh. $134th Eternal Recurrence. Oh, an accent.
Absolute nonsense.
Thanks.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for. No, it's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots.
It's like, oh, you took the fun in trying to solve what's the mysteries of the world. Thanks for spoiling it for me, Kaslana.
Eons, paths. What a load of nonsense. I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either. Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Okay, my theory is maybe the black tide is a Stellaron. At this point. But I'm like, the core flames or so. I guess the core flames could be the keys. Or something. Or I feel like. Well, I mean, given the core flames is not actually a thing. But the core flame is. Well, the flame interest. The flame chase journey is an illusion. It's just. I guess the core flames are literally the flames that fuel the black tide. Or what they eat. The Stellaron. Like, the black tide could be a Stellaron. I don't know. That's just my theory. He's smiling like, oh.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever. If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that. What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help? Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
Way before. You were still my pupil anyway. Before stepping into these other cycles. So I'm like, you were my pupil from the beginning.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Oof.
Enough chit-chat.
Now he's the sound.
Let's
Now
go.
he's the sands.
If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
I think it's good to end it here, right? Should I? Step. Hi guys, what you looking at? The light of the dawn.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you? If you're talking about in past cycles. You're already much luckier than the other students.
Sound like that, sure. Wee. Look, I just want my techniques. So, though it's kind of crazy, so Serene in the first one, like the first cycle, or before the cycle, he sacrificed himself to be lost in time. And cease to exist in... So, I forgot how glitchy it gets when I'm here. Can't take pictures either here. Oh,
Hold up.
and there's the core flame of reason.
Keep your wits about you.
No,
Someone's watching us.
oh my gosh, hey Cypher.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, white hair?
Hello, effortless. Contriovium. Look at the stream.
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it.
Yes, I do. I need to use. Yep.
Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, cat girl.
Cat girl. Okay, Jerome, my boy.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Okay. Why does she always like to steal stuff?
Here we go.
Hello, I was like, oh boy.
Core flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but empty threats?
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, please insert his color flame right here.
Seriously? Oh, come on, Bartholos, please.
Aw, don't cry now.
Ah,
That was close. I'm out of here.
of course. Partners in crime much? Of course. And it's March. Hello. What's up? Yes, I know how this works. Yes. I like how this is showing for fine on. Like, this is how you do it. Yo, your game like oh I did it without the play. Oh, thank you. Hello. Navacray 001. Let's see. What is it? A stream? Yep. Thank you. Goodness
They're
gracious.
exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Ah, yes, quite so. Very much so.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Oryx's miracle.
Never manage? Oh, right. But now you know.
Along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Good. I do wonder how does Kaslana... Unless Kaslana... I don't know. Like, teleports and stuff in one place and another. I don't know. Or has multiple of themselves. I'm still wondering about it. Seems... Have you been playing this game for... this game... Maybe like a couple of months after it was released. But I never really started streaming until like last year. Now I think about it, I think it's been over a year since I streamed. I think. Well, yes, thank you. Now get back here.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Alright. Yee.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
This is possible.
I'm trying to gain more knowledge to level up my content and also make friends too. Oh, nice.
You've arrived, Zacharias.
Sup?
Always so punctual.
Kaslana knows everything.
What? You know who I am?
Yeah, you can't fool him.
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame. And let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
I don't know. I think about it. I feel like Kaslana at this point, he just becomes the father of everything. He's like, kids, give me back your toys of the core flames and give it all to me. Enough. You gotta... I'm down and happy to share too. Any idea? To level of contact? Well, let's see. Well, I mean, I got inspiration from like other streamers, especially like the well-known ones. I really like the fact that I was really interested in Minecraft, so I watch a lot of Minecraft streamers and also YouTube. Discord, yes, yes, I am a Discord. Angela Rosehart. I wonder if I could connect my Angela Rosehart server. I'm still trying to work on how to use my Discord server. I've been saying that for weeks, but I'm like, eh. I'm also busy with my part-time, so it's like, juggling it is a bit tricky. Aw, that's so cool. Yeah. Let's see.
Steve, you sing better than any bard.
Sing it better.
If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known.
Something like that. Cute. Okay. What is going on? Where is this? Sure. Man, I don't know. I struggle on how to use my. Right. The struggle is real. Wait, whoops. It's well as it's maybe I don't know if it'll show. Hopefully it'll show. Oh yeah, still kind of newish on how to do it. Kinda. I don't know. Anyway.
No matter how strong you
It's not the link, but I mean that's the name of it.
carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
Bruh. You just I mean, yeah, true, mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames. Don't make me laugh. You just get to sleep at the divine flames and drag this world. Ooh, well.
134.
Yep, I've done this 134 times. I got it.
What?
Yep. 134 times I've done it. Oof.
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. scary is.
How many?
1,596.
Oh wow, he did the math in his head already. Okay.
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos hair. How is that even possible?
So with all these core flames, it's like he has all these abilities. And LOL, I could see Cypher at the background. LOL. It's like a small dot behind him. It's very subtle. I've been hard to add myself to this. I don't know what to do. What's this? What had expired? What? Did it not? Wait, 2 hours. Joining is somebody. Hopefully this works. Okay. Hopefully, Okay, maybe try again. That's gonna be easier, I guess. My discretion. Okay. I'm still doing this if like. I gotta learn. Anyway. I'll have to find out. I have to figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay.
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me.
Oof. So it ends up being burnt. Just click the link, it'll take you to my... I tried, but it's not letting me. Broad reasons or... It's not letting me. Hey. It said it expired though. And I forgot my how to share this code. Why is it 2 hours? I put 12. Why is it still at 2? I put 24. Anyway. But bruh, okay, Castellana, goodness gracious. So hence how his ultimate is boss crazy. It's full on boss. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind. Oof. Having that, so he has like he's like billions or 134. It's like I think it's like 12 times. It's like 12 times 33 million plus of core flames, and oh, and yet we beat him anyway. Eventually gets away.
But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
Ooh.
This is the final warning.
He ain't playing, man.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction.
Sound like that.
Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Cypher. Like, seriously? You betrayed her!
Brett, if you got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
Oh, he's gonna take that literally. He's gonna take this literally.
This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
Skill!
There's no other choice but to move forward.
It's starting to make more sense of his lines now more and more. 3390, 3393. Interesting. It's not bad. It's a decent build. No, 58 too.
My existence is of little consequence.
Oh, basic attack.
There's no other choice but to move forward.
And only using 10% of his power.